Alright, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Some crazy stuff has just been released. Pretty much the entire closed captioning for episode 6 of WandaVision has been leaked online. Now, there's no way to 100% verify that this is true. However, the captions leaked in this post and on this site line up pretty well with the clip leak that we got last week that had Quicksilver in it and Vision and Wanda and her kids, and line up with a lot of the other stuff and rumors that we've been hearing so far. So I just want to go over this really quickly because the episode's going to come out in like 6 hours, but this is supposedly the episode, so huge spoiler warning. If you don't want to basically find out the plot of episode 6, do not watch, because although this may not be exactly it, chances are this is the closed captioning for episode 6, so just beware of that. So a couple of lines throughout this is referencing Pietro and Wanda's past. Right here it says, worse than the costumes mom made us the year we got typhus. And it says they're both speaking Sokovian. Very interesting. That's not how I remember it. Okay, so these lines right here are basically confirming that Wanda and Pietro are going to be talking about their past somewhere, and they're going to be unraveling the mystery. Wanda and Pietro are remembering something differently than each other, but they're both referencing the same memory that they have. So they both experience this in some fashion with their true brother and sister, but they're remembering it differently because they're not each other's brother and sister. Very interesting. One more thing I wanted to quickly throw in there between Wanda and Quicksilver, which just makes this so crazy, is he says, I'm just trying to do my part, okay? Come into town unexpectedly, create tension with the brother-in-law, stroke trouble with the Rugrats, and give you grief. I mean, that's what you wanted, isn't it? And then she asks, what happened to your accent? He asks, what happened to yours? Details are fuzzy, man. I got shot like a chump in the street for no reason at all, and the next thing I know, I heard you calling me. I knew you needed me. This is absolutely crazy. This is saying that this Pietro that we're seeing is not the X-Men one, but instead is literally one that lived the same life as that Pietro. Or even if it is the X-Men one, he has her Pietro's memories and remembers dying in the street and then waking up running towards her. That's it. That's all he remembers. So whether or not he is from another universe and just lived the same life as Wanda and in the main MCU and her brother did, or he just has her actual brother's memories. But either way, this is ridiculous. Okay, so it also seems like we have some dialogue between Hayward and Monica. And it says, and there's no time for you to diminish your colleagues when you are about to start a war you can't win. Maximoff was never going to negotiate with us. We take her out. This whole nightmare ends. Interesting. Now, this may be a bit of a stretch, but it says this whole nightmare ends. Maybe that's hinting at Nightmare being the villain? I don't know. Moving on. I mean, if I found Shangri-La, I wouldn't want to be reminded of the past either. Okay, so during this, it seems as though this is when the kids are out trick-or-treating with Wanda and Pietro, and Wanda and Pietro are once again going over memories, and Wanda's trying to test to see if that is truly her Pietro by asking him very specific questions about their past, which leads to him saying, hey, it's cool, I know I look different. Her asking, why do you look different? And then him saying, you tell me. I mean, if I found Shangri-La, I wouldn't want to be reminded of the past either. Very interesting. So yeah, we're not going to go through the entire thing. There's just a couple of very interesting things in this that I wanted to point out. So we're just going to go over a few more things. Okay, this seems to be between Agnes and Vision. Agnes says, you are one of the Avengers. You're Vision. Are you here to help us? I am Vision. I do want to help, but what's an Avenger? What? Why don't you know? Am I dead? No, why would you think that? Because you are. And then Vision goes on to say, I want to get us out of here. Agnes asks, how? No one leaves. Wanda won't even let us think about it. Okay, and then it seems like we're back with Monica Rambeau. My way back into the Hex will be here in an hour. Just gotta meet my guy over the ridge. Let's roll. So it seems like this is Monica Rambeau going to meet up with someone to go get the truck we see her smash through the wall in. Very interesting. And then it goes on to talk about Monica Rambeau and her possible powers, saying, Hayward has your blood work. You've gone through the boundary twice already, Monica. The energy inside has rewritten your cells on a molecular level twice. It's changing you. Seen enough lab results to last me a lifetime. Okay, and then it seems like the episode ends with Vision on the outside of Westview, maybe getting sucked back in or something. Billy senses what's wrong with his dad and is trying to tell his mom about it. So yeah, just some crazy stuff. So obviously we're not going to go over everything, but those were just a couple of big points I wanted to point out. Agnes talking to Vision about him being dead and him being an Avenger, but him not knowing what Avenger is. Him is getting out of Westview and getting sucked back in, Billy seeing that, and that's where the episode ends. So it's probably on a cliffhanger with him either getting sucked back in or breaking down outside or something like that. We also see Wanda and Quicksilver talk about their past and discuss how their memories are different or similar and why he looks different, and the reason why, if it's her that brought him in, she brought in a different looking one. Very interesting there. And we get somewhat confirmation that Monica did get her powers in this show, and did get her powers when she was ejected from Westview, because it says that it's rewritten her cells on a molecular level twice, changing her. So yeah, some crazy stuff is happening in a few hours. I'm very excited to see this play out on screen, and I just cannot wait. But I just wanted to get this out there just in case, just report on what leaks we've gotten up to this point. And then I will see you guys tomorrow in the episode 6 breakdown video. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed it, and I'll catch you tomorrow. A peace out.
I'm a space invader. I'll be a rock and rollin' bitch for you.
Wowza.